everybody. Oh, it's been a long time. Please don't look at the mess behind me. I'm just getting some Etsy stuff ready. I'm off for the next 5 days and I have lots of Etsy orders to get ready. I think I'm gonna try to stay home for the day today and just get my yarn wrapped because I need to bring some more yarn to Winnipeg, to Wolseley Wool, some hand-dyed yarn. What is it today? It's December 3rd, 2025, and I really need to get some yarn there. I've got some of my stuff right here. This is the zipper pouches and stuff, and the dog's food because I have to keep them controlled because they're getting a little bit round. But yeah, these are the zipper pouches that I also need to add to my Etsy shop. But yeah, there's only so and so much time in a day, and I just find I have to be careful I don't get too overwhelmed. So yeah, oh sorry, I've got the dog's music on in the background. I just like to have music for them. I'm gonna flip you around. I'm gonna see if I can just do this. I don't know if this just works, if I can just do it. Let's see what happens if I do. No, that didn't work. Okay, I'm not sure. This is interesting because I got it in portrait mode. I heard it's better to do it in portrait mode, so I'm not sure. If it doesn't work, what I'm gonna do is just stop it and yeah, magically put it back together again. Yeah, so like I said, these are my pouches that I just need to add. I've got, I made a bunch of stuff. I've got some lanyards and stuff. I was trying to get rid of leftover fabrics, and now my girlfriend just told me that her daughter is looking for scraps. She bought a quilt at the thrift store and needs some little scraps of fabric. So I've got 2 garbage bags full for her. And oh, my cup of tea, I forgot about this. And I got some spice. Peter and I cheated and shared a burger at Five Guys and Fries the other day. And what we do is we order light Cajun fries, just a small order, because they always dump like a whole bunch in the bag, and we don't like to eat a lot of fries. Well, I'd love to eat a lot of fries, but we don't. So this is the amount of Cajun that they gave us. I'm like, oh my word, like we barely even touched that package. So yeah, it's been, I'm just waiting for the girls to come in because it is cold. I think I'm gonna have to shovel off this little pathway for them here because I find that they're getting a little bit funny sometimes about going outside when, well, for one, Luna, especially when it's dark, it's really weird. But yeah, it's been really big. Oh, Indy found Luna's toy. Perfect. Okay, good. Oh, now Indy. Oh, Indy, come inside. Luna, bring your toy. You want your toy? Oh, Indy's feet got too cold. Here, mommy, help you. Yeah, her feet, her paws. I'm gonna have to get little cat boots for her because she's so small. Are you okay? Mommy need to help you? Oh, okay. It's okay. Good girl. Man, they were outside. I don't even think what, maybe, I don't know what she was outside. I don't think it would have been a minute, but her little paws, especially now, we didn't time their trims very well. We got their final trim for the year in the month of November, and that was really stupid on our part. Luna, did you want to go get your toy? Luna sees her toy outside. No, she's going to want to go out and get it. Do you want to go get your toy? Okay, go get it. Quickly, get your toy. Bring it inside. Bring it inside. She's thinking, oh, Mom, it's wet. Okay, there we go. Good girl. Her squeaker, I'm sure, will be gone. So, yeah. So, these totes I have to go through because I don't have a ton of space in this house. So, I need to go through them and get rid of them, bring them to Value Village or donate them. Maybe the church here in our community would want them. And, yeah. I just did a little bit of cleaning up. I have a little blanket here that the kids made me for Christmas last year. I mean, what better gift do you want than that? Like, that's just absolutely fantastic. Hoping my Christmas cactus is gonna bloom. So far, we're still not blooming. I always have the girls' music on, especially when I go downstairs to work. So they're, yeah, we've got their little setup here that they can look outside. Yeah, it's we finally have snow. Like I said, it's December 3rd and we finally have snow. So I have a few things that need to still get taken care of. We do have a storage unit in our community here, so we need to bring some stuff away. That umbrella has to go to the storage unit. That stuff there. I have so many fabric land bags. I need to donate them to Salvation Army. And those are containers going to Value Village. But now with December being so busy with Etsy, and I work 2 days a week at Fabricland, I have to really just, yeah, I just have to be patient. Oh, if any of you want to get a really nice massager, this massager is incredible. It's called Pure Wave. They're not cheap, but probably one of the best massaging tools we have ever bought. It's fantastic. So yeah, I just got to do some tidying up now that I just finished working for 2 days, 2 full days. Now it's time to clean up. So I'm gonna go downstairs, fold some yarn. I really enjoy my job at Fabricland, but we are living I'm about 20 minutes from my work right now. And yeah, I'm not super keen on driving when it's snowy on the highway. We do have a nice SUV, a Ford Edge, and it's fabulous on ice. Oh my gosh, if you guys ever need a vehicle that's reliable on ice, that SUV is fabulous. But it doesn't change the fact that when it's snowing and one snowflake and I'm like, ugh, I don't know, I'm terrified to go to work. So oh, you want me to play with your toy? Indy wants me to play with her toy. And yeah, it's a really, really good vehicle. But I did mention to my boss that I could be very unreliable in winter because I just, yeah, I'm terrified of ice. So like I said before, I haven't been doing very many videos. I've been so busy with dyeing yarn. I just started dyeing yarn for Woolsey Wool. I've had my yarn there for a month, and I've been getting my teeth fixed. I still have to go back one more time. It's just been one heck of a journey. I had a tooth that I had to get taken out here. For 10 years, I'd had a metal rod in there, which I absolutely hate having anything like that in my mouth. And I kept saying there's something wrong with that rod. There's something wrong with that tooth. Kept getting told nope. And then I went to another dentist in Medicine Hat and they said, yep, your rod broke and you need to get that out yesterday. So I got it out, and long story short, I wore a flipper for 3 years, which sucks because it's just a little partial. And my more expensive partial, that flipper had broke. And then I had another one that Luna had gotten a hold of. And so I just, oh, it's so bad. I just wore that one for the last probably year. It's just been awful. And I found a dentist in Winnipeg that's amazing. He's also got education in Reiki. So he's really in tune with people's bodies and stuff. We've just been having a little bit of a hard time matching that front little plate to the rest of my teeth, because I had some work done before that the color of it is not great, and I do not want to match it to that. I'm hoping eventually to fix that as well. So yeah, long story short, just had a lot of things going on, and I think I was a little bit insecure about it. Just, man, and you start hitting those menopause years. Well, I've been in it for quite a while, but so many things change in your body. It just plays games with your head. And yeah, that's why I got my little part-time job at Fabricland. But like I said, the sales have been absolutely crazy. Like, the sales in Winnipeg are so different from what I'm used to. Like, last week we had up to 65% off of quilting cottons, a lot of them. And then you got another 10% off coupon for $50 and under, or 15 for $50 and over the weekend. So for me, that was fabulous. So I went and got my fusible fleece interfacing, which the bolt would have been $610. And by the time I got my discounts, 55% off plus my 15% off, it was like $200 and some dollars. So I mean, that savings is incredible. So yeah, like I said, I've got another 9 orders to send off with Etsy, and I'd like to get them off right away because it is December and I'd like my customers to have it now as soon as possible. I'm not shipping to the US right now, which is really sad because I'd say over half of my sales are US, but with the tariffs, I just don't want to take that chance and land up having stuff stuck in customs, because my partner, he works for FedEx, and I guess he was talking to some gentleman that works at customs, and he said they have thousands of packages that just sit there because people, you're paying the item's $50 and they want like 150 to ship it. Not FedEx, but whoever, the tariffs, not the company, but the tariffs. That's what the cost is. So I just don't want to take that chance because I don't, for one, my stuff is homemade, most of it made by me, so I don't want to have it thrown in the trash. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go downstairs, I'm gonna wrap some yarn, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. I'm still learning. Peter's gonna teach me how to edit videos because he works 6 days a week. He puts in about 65 hours a week, which is insane, and because they're so busy. And I'm gonna try to learn how to edit my videos. So if they're a little weird, please forgive me. And what else was I gonna do? I need to do a care package for my kids. I need to send something to Medicine Hat for them. I hate to just give them money, but it's so nice for them because then they can buy what they want. So yeah, I'm all over the place because I am just going to be me, and this is me. And when I listen to myself speak, I'm like, oh, Carol, you are a scatterbrain. It's really, really bad. So I think I'm going to have a cup of tea and just sit down and maybe chat a little bit more later. But right now we're going to go downstairs and wrap some yarn. I've decided to have I should turn the camera. I think let's have it this way. Hopefully that didn't make anybody dizzy. I made some banana gluten-free muffins. They're really good. I think this is the 3rd time I've made them. And then I used like a monk's fruit, and I did use coconut sugar. And it was really interesting because I don't know if I mentioned that in a previous video. I'm having my cup of tea. I wish I could turn this video around while I'm talking. I don't think that works. Like I was saying, I was talking to some girls at work the other day, and I'm hoping I'm not repeating myself. I guess I'm at that age that has to be forgivable because I do it all the time, I'm sure. But I had brought some banana muffins to work, and I should turn that quieter. It's really loud. They thought that was really weird that I was using bananas for muffins. They just thought that was so peculiar, and they absolutely loved them, and they thought they were fantastic. So yeah, I made a little topping for them with cinnamon and brown sugar. I can't give any to the girls because in the monk's fruit there's that ethanol, or whatever they call it, Exol sugar in there, and they can't have that. It's really toxic for dogs, so I'm not going to let them have any. If you hear scratching, that's Indy. She wants to get into the treat cupboard, but like I said, she's put on a little bit too much weight, right? Yeah, we need to cut that weight down, so I need to keep an eye out on their food as the reason it was on the counter. So I'm gonna sit here. I don't know if I have anything else to say. I have so much going on that when I do these videos are actually really good for me. I need to start doing this weekly because it really is almost like a brain dump. Like, it makes me realize that I just need to chill and breathe a little bit. Oh my stars, like seriously. Yeah, it's strange to be home. Last week was Black Friday, so I put an extra day at work Saturday, which is absolutely insane. It was crazy at work. I cut more fabric in a day in Winnipeg than I did in Medicine Hat for probably the entire, I'd say, year. Like, it's that unbelievable. It's not even, man, I should write down, one day I'm gonna have to write down how many meters I cut. It would be hundreds. Because like I said, their prices, like we've got a bargain center, and very often the bargain center, the prices are $3, $4, $5, $6, and very often we have 55% off of that. And there's some really good finds in there. You know, if a quilt family is down to one bolt, very often we will just put it into clearance, or I buy it, which is something that's another topic for another video. But yeah, but I am in the process of opening my other Etsy shop where I'm going to add like the items that I was gonna bring to markets, like the laptop sleeves, Kindle sleeves. I'm gonna put those into my other shop that isn't knitting, crochet, crafting related. I guess reading, I guess you could kind of put them together, but I'm gonna keep them separate. I don't want my Etsy shop. I want Etsy to know what my shop is, the Woolen Frog, because I've had it for I think 10 years now. Yeah, I had thought I was gonna be done with dyeing yarn, but I have so much dye and I need to get rid of it. And I thought, no, you know what? So I talked to the owner at Wolseley Wool and they said they'd be happy to have some local hand-dyed yarn. Because when I had my shop, it's truth that people come in and say, who is your local hand dyer and yarn dyer? And it was me. And people love to have a skein of yarn from that community. So yeah, so I'll show you guys some of the stuff I'm dyeing. I'm in that, what I dyed up for Wolseley Wool. And what else was I going to do? Trying to think. I was thinking I should make some pillowcases for the kids again. I haven't made pillowcases in years. I did buy a piece of Jet's fabric for my son Lance. I'm gonna make him a pillowcase. That Jet's fabric is really expensive, but it's absolutely stunning. I'll try to remember to show you what it looks like. And now I'm doing this video, I'm like, I have all sorts to tell you. Good grief. I was like, oh, people are gonna be so bored. Like, why would anybody want to hear what I'm doing? But I love watching videos like this. I like to see what people do every day. Knitting wise, I'm basically knitting socks just for Peter. I took apart a sweater. I should have done a video. I took apart a sweater, cuffs and everything were, I think the ribbon was done at the bottom, neck. I just had one more sleeve, I think, to finish the half the sleeve and the cuff, but I took it apart because I knew I would find it itchy. And I thought, you know what? I'm just better off. What I should have done is come on here and asked if anybody would want to finish it. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I've got a couple more sweaters that need to be finished. You know, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll just ship it to whoever wants to finish it because I'd rather do that. That's such a good idea. It just has to be Canada because right now I'm not shipping anywhere else because no, I'm not even taking that chance. But, oh my gosh, that's such a great idea. Oh my goodness, this is fabulous. Yeah, I will do that because I've got, oh my goodness, that makes me so happy. I'll send the yarn, I'll send everything. It would be so nice to have somebody else finish it. I'm so disappointed I didn't think of that sooner. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy my muffin. And then I'm going to take some more videos today. I'm wearing a shirt that is totally not my color. I see that in the mirror or in the video because I just love it's so cozy, but the color is horrendous for me. And I just pinned my hair up because it needs to be colored, but I'm having a lot of trouble with my scalp. It's crazy. I used to be a hairdresser and I do have eczema. It's just ridiculous as you get older, the ailments. Like, it sounds so dumb. Like, oh my gosh, like I'm sounding like my mother. But yeah, I'm trying not to use spray and I'm using really good shampoo. And I don't want to irritate my scalp any more than it's irritated, but I am going to have to give in and color it ASAP because I'm still not ready for gray. So yeah, I'm gonna have my muffin because I don't want to be eating all the time when I'm speaking with you or drinking tea. And then we will go downstairs and I will wrap some yarn and I'll show you what I need to make for bags. I will just, oh, that was not being very professional. Let's do it this way. I will stop the video. So we'll see how this video turns out. It's my first time doing one that I'm actually standing in my studio. So this is one of the yarns that I dyed up. I think this one's called, oh, I don't even know the name. I'm not gonna be able to say them off by heart. The names are really cute, but this is the fingering weight. I've got some minis that I'm going to match with them. And I've got some red minis and some green. I thought that'd be kind of cute. And then maybe next year in my Etsy shop, I'll do them as kits. I will do the yarn with a Christmas bag. I think that would be super cute. So yeah, so I'm just using my little winder thing. I'll see if I can adjust this so that you can, is that recording? Yes, it is. So I just put it on here. This is a really, really handy tool. It's not cheap, but I think totally worth it. So I just make sure that everything is straight and I don't want people to have tangles. You know, obviously you can't guarantee it. And The only thing that I don't like about dyeing, there's a little foot pedal that I use. The only thing that I don't like about dyeing yarn that has this much pigmentation is I'm always nervous that when the customer buys it, if I do my very best to rinse it clean with my water, but there is something to be said. Oh, it's not the best photo. I'm wearing the ugliest pants I have. There is something to be said about the pH in your water. So if somebody else's pH is different than mine, then there is a chance that they'll have bleeding, which I only realized later on, which was, oh, I dropped a black one, which is very interesting. Another color that I just dyed is painted blue jeans, which is really cute. I think it's super cute. And then this one is Cupid's arrow, but I think I'm wondering if I should say that for Valentine's Day, because I have the cutest Valentine's Day bags in my Etsy shop. And then I went and gave in and I dyed hipster tie-dye again, because it's a lot of work, but this is probably my most popular yarn. I would think this would be my most popular yarn. This is a DK weight. I also have a sock weight upstairs, and I dyed minis to go with that as well. And like I said, they're called hipster tie-dye. And then this one's really cute. This one's Crimson Crush, very reds. It's gorgeous. I love it. I just yeah, it was fun. This one's going to be called Dusty Rose. I don't have very many. These were just leftover skeins that I wanted to dye up, and leftover dye, I should say, that I'd thrown into a jar, so that cannot be repeated. This one's interesting. This one is called Mulled Wine. It's got, like, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got like some, almost like a, I don't know, like a goldy, I don't know what it is. It's kind of burgundy and a light tan. It's just beautiful. So I don't know, when my light dims, I don't know if that's dimming in my video or not. I hope not, because that would be a real pain. But yeah, so I'm gonna skein these up. I've got the big ones and this too. I think this is like, can't remember the name of that one. I used to have one that was called Snowy Elf, but this one's a little different. I don't have the chartreuse in this one. And then I also dyed up this one. There's not very many of this one. This one's beautiful. I think I've got 6. It's stunning. Very, very hard to take a picture for Etsy. It's a very, very hard color to get accurate. So we'll see. That might just have to go to Wosley Wolf. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I think, that I've dyed up right now. But I do have a big pile. I've got this tote that has to be wrapped. So that's going to be done today. And then I have some bags to make, and I will show you those bags when I'm done wrapping this yarn. We'll just turn this off for now. So the yarn is ready to have its bands put on. That took me, I think, over an hour just to do that tub on the left. Crazy. So I'm going to get some bags made. I first have to share something with you. I had oh my goodness, it's almost embarrassing. It's really funny though. This tube, I thought, oh, this is interesting. Can I open it with one hand? I'm just gonna quickly open it and use my teeth, which I shouldn't until my teeth are fixed all the way. Anyway, so I had this too. I thought, oh, well, that's a weird type of saran wrap, because I don't usually use saran wrap, but I saw it in the cupboard and I was just trying to organize. I thought, well, that's strange. So that was weeks ago. And then the other day I said to Peter, I said, man, that's really strange. And then he goes, oh, there's something inside it. Seriously? Wash away embroidery stabilizer. Oh my gosh. And I was thinking, that's the strangest, stiffest saran wrap I've ever seen in my life. Well, yes, of course it is, because it's not saran wrap, Carol Penner. It is wash away stabilizer. So I was wondering where my stabilizer was. I had just a small little bolt, and I was like, where's the rest of mine? I'm sure I have more. I gotta be careful, my table wants to move. A purchase that I made recently. Finally gave in and bought myself an iron with a big water tank, which is absolutely fantastic. I should turn it on. The only thing that I could say that drives me crazy is it only goes for about 20 minutes and turns off, maybe even 10. But it doesn't turn off all the way. You can just press this button, hold it, and it'll go right back to the temperature like it just did. But it always beeps, so now I'm almost used to it, where I will just turn around and go and turn it on. So yeah, so right now I am stippling, free motion quilting my cat bags. I think I've got 2 of the large size on order, at least 2. So I'm stippling them. I was having a heck of a time with my Janome machine. I've had this one for many years. It's embroidery 12,000. And I mean, I love it. And I've had Janomes all my life, over 20 years. And I gave my first one to my daughter. And this one I've had, yeah, from day one. It's I got it brand new in Lethbridge, Alberta. And I've been having some issues with it. It's just, you can tell it's getting older. But I can't help but want to give it one more chance. I keep giving it one more chance, keep giving it one more chance. I'm finding it's getting a little bit fussy about the bobbin cases that I'm using, which you should be using the right color. The other day I was so angry. I actually priced out a new one, but I was like, absolutely not. So, because I don't use embroidery a lot, but I love having the option. So yeah, so we're gonna stipple. It's working really good right now, knock on wood. The free motion's working excellent. So check your bobbin case if you're having any issues. It's shocking the difference it makes. And I'm using the purple tip needles. The girl at the Janome Center here in Winnipeg said they're awesome. They're so universal for everything. They're a little bit of I think a bigger needle, but they're great for that. So I'm gonna finish these bags, then I'm going to move to finishing this bag. That was an order as well, a large zipper bag. And then this one is not quilted, so I just need to put it together. And then this one, I just need to put it together. It's already quilted. I think that was, yeah, they want a large one if I'm right. And then what's this? Oh, and then this one. It's already quilted. And then this one. These guys are the ones that still need to be stippled. And then I am going to go through this stuff. I'm thinking I might put some of the stuff on Etsy. I'm not sure yet. This top one's actually really cute. I might have to actually make that into some bags. And then I've got a few little pouches that I can make with the leftovers. I got this fabric this week at Fabricland. I thought it was adorable for some summer project bags, maybe even some tote bags. And then I got this one because it was marked down. I think it was 65% off. And then I think I'm going to use this to make I think I'll do a couple of drawstring bags. I'm not sure. But definitely some bags for the shop because it's adorable. This stuff is amazing. I have baskets, fabric baskets of these in the shop, but I would love to make some project bags, maybe even some drawstring. And then this matches. And then actually this right here is a family. We actually have a finished quilt at Fabricland in this fabric line, and it's gorgeous. The manager made it, and she's an incredible sewist. And then this is the Jets fabric that I got for Lance, and I think I'll put this for the binding on top. I do the burrito method for my pillowcases. Missouri Quilt Company on YouTube has a fantastic video. I think she does say to do 9 inches on the top piece if you're changing the color, but I think I do 11. I got this piece of ribbing because I have a really nice piece of knit. I will see if I can get that out today, and I'll show you what I want to do. I want to make some pajamas with it. I got this was just a remnant, so I got that leftover fabric. One of the girls at work asked if I would make her a computer bag. She hasn't given me the measurements yet out of this, so I will do that for her, a laptop bag. And then this was a request from a customer. I just sent it off. There's another one listed. Oh, actually, I don't know if it's listed anymore because I know I sold out of both of the bags that I made. I just bought a meter, and so I went and bought some more. Actually, oh no, this is still from that what I bought. So yeah, I'm gonna sew these together, and then I bought another piece. And then I know I've seen this fabric on Etsy before. I must have bought this, I think, this summer on my way back to Manitoba from going to Alberta. I bought it, I think, in Brandon at the quilt shop there. And yeah, I think I'm gonna make that into bags. It's cut out already. So for now, I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get to work and start stippling my bags. I'm debating whether I should take, I have bolts of fabric. I'm not going to show you because it looks really messy. I'm thinking of taking my fabric off the bolts. I'm going to flip this around and talk to you for a minute. First finish what I was going to say, my thoughts, scatterbrain again. Our basement is not finished. It's got just we never did paint it because if I'm going to be dyeing yarn, I don't need it down here. And you see my weights, and there's the girls' little area that they play, and they can have naps. They love to lie by mommy. But we bought these cabinets at IKEA. Oh, one of the best things we ever did, honestly. I bought it. Oh, that's my little thing hanging up there. I've got my fabric. This is 2 meters and under. Well, I'd say 1 to 2 meter pieces. There are some maybe a little bit bigger, but it's really handy. And then I still have room here. I was going to put some of my Halloween stuff in here just to get rid of it, because I am still selling Easter bags, Halloween bags, even when it's not that time of the year. So, and then these are some bigger pieces that I have. But I love these cabinets. I'd love to have these right through our basement, but we are looking at wanting to move, because right now I just have the big from Canadian Tire, and then I've got that cabinet, and I've got about 5 or 6 more of those. But the patterns up there are going to be put into a cabinet. I bought one from Fabricland because we're not doing patterns anymore apparently. So I bought the Vogue cabinet for patterns, so it's going to be fabulous to have that. But I think we're going to put it in storage for now because it is quite heavy, and if we're deciding to move, that would be silly. So this cutting table I bought, there's my scrap bin, this and my interfacing, and those are my pockets. And yeah, I bought this off of Facebook Marketplace. A lady her mother had passed away, and they just wanted to get rid of it, and it's probably one of the best things I've ever bought. I absolutely love it. So yeah, besides my water bottle, I should show you guys, since I just said best thing I ever bought. I just got this water bottle. I love it. It's probably one of the best water bottles I've ever had. All you do is you just press it like this, and it opens. It took me forever to figure this out. And then obviously close it, and then to lock it, you just take this and you go up. So great. Love it. Absolutely love it. And it's pretty. So that's going to be it for now. All the girls, I was trying to lie down with them for a few minutes, but there's a crane behind, or a backhoe behind that U-Haul over there. And yeah, every time that backhoe gets some dirt out and shakes it off, the entire house shakes. So Indy was getting very nervous. So I guess we will just go back downstairs. I was saying in the video that I want to show you guys the fabric that I was going to use to make those pajamas. Stuff still waiting to go to Value Village. I always have stuff. I've got boots here ready to go. I've got an ironing board. I've got a gate. I've got a nice piece of wood for shelving. So yeah, I did get out a few Christmas things. I've got some hats here waiting to go to the shop for the girls. I put up a few Christmas things, but I'm not gonna get too crazy. Our house is too small to put a bunch of Christmas stuff up. I did put up a little bit of a tree. This is, oh my gosh, it looks so sad. It's like a little Walt Disney Looney Tunes tree. I found it in my winter box and I thought, oh, I should put that up. I haven't put that up in years, but it's actually really, really cute. But like I said, in this house, it just doesn't work. Our house is just too small. I put those few things up in the window. I put We do have my Christmas cactus, which I was talking about, which I hope it blooms. It's starting to snow. I was supposed to go to work today, but I think I drove to Winnipeg 2 seconds from work and I panicked and I thought, nope, can't come home at 6:30 at night. It's gonna be scary because it's gonna be bad. We're supposed to get quite a bit of snow. So I think I'm gonna have to give up my working for now until we move into the city. It's just too scary. Oh, here's Indy. Are you happy now, baby girl? I noticed that the video, I'm gonna try to delete the music that's on the previous clips of the video. I'm still learning how to do that. Oh, there's Indy. Hi, baby. What are you doing? So, and there's Luna. Oh, Luna, Indy. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna quickly tidy up. I've got all my stuff for knitting in these totes here. Peter's computer, I should put it over there. I always have to put everything away when I leave for work because Luna, this monkey over here, she will chew on anything she finds entertaining. I had their music on for work. This snowman Indy loves to get a hold of because it has a bell. So I have to make sure it stays up there or that thing would be destroyed by the time I get home. But yeah, I'm just gonna quickly tidy a few things up. I'm gonna go get the fabric out of the dryer and I'm gonna show you guys what I wanna make my pajamas out of. So I forgot about this sweater that I had made quite a few years ago. And this is an example of what happens when the pH level switches. I brought it from one house to the next. And then when I washed it, for one, it got a lot shorter, which I don't know why. I must have been by mistake thrown it in the dryer. But I noticed that the red bled in the sweater. So I don't know. I think I might actually take it apart. Maybe I'll just turn it into a pair of socks because it's still adorable fat yarn. It's just that, yeah, there's something to be said. You can just literally move across the street or move to the other part of the city, and if your pH level is different, when you rinse that yarn, if it's got strong colors, it can bleed, and it's really too bad because it's a super cute sweater. I might just wash it again and see what happens and just throw it in the dryer. I noticed that this has been made quite a long time ago. It must have been where I started or where I ended my band. Wow, that was a long gap. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I was on my way downstairs to show you guys my fabric, but I'm making all these pit stops. This is just real life. This is just the way my videos will always be. So this is the yarn that I was dyeing the other day that I was showing you guys. I sped up the video hoping that it worked. I've never done that before. Peter always edits my videos, but I'm trying to do it myself. So yeah, this is the, what did I land up calling it? Santa's sugar cookies. And I do want to bring these to Wolseley Wool. I was hoping to go like ASAP, but if you look outside, it's snowing. I'll quickly show you guys. Hopefully you don't get dizzy, but it's snowing. So when you get into the country, it's going to be pretty blustery, and I just will not put myself on the road in that kind of weather. So Indy wants me to play with her toy. You want me to play with your toy? She's gonna get angry because as soon as I stop, then she comes and she wants me to put my foot on it and make her fight to get it back. But yeah, and this one is called Grinch Glow Up. These are fingering weight. They're so pretty. I just absolutely love them. And then the tie-dye, the hipster tie-dye. I've got it with different colors, minis. I've got it with blue. And that knits up just stunningly. Absolutely stunningly. So those are gonna go to Wolseley Wool. What else was there that I was gonna show you guys? Oh my, yeah, this is just me. I went to the thrift store and they had this little kit for $4, just different types of fabric. And I just gave a bunch of scraps away. And here I am. I thought maybe that alpaca or llama fabric would be big enough for me to make something bigger out of it, but I think it's just smaller, but that's okay. I could make like little zipper pouches, which would be super cute, or just even a scrappy project bag. They're just a lot more work, but that's okay. And then I got this with the black, and I think this is Sweetwater, that fabric, that pattern, because I had a quilt, or I had that fabric years ago, and I absolutely love it. Oh, Indy wants a treat. That's what she does. She goes to the door and scratches on it. And Indy, we're not doing treats. You got to lose weight. We can't have treats all day. What else was I going to show? Oh, I was going to take this soup to work today. I don't know if you have a Costco near you, but if you do, this soup is pretty awesome. It's very clean. Like, I'm super impressed. It's got like chicken bone broth, filtered water, chicken breast, carrot, quinoa, celery. Yeah, like it's got some really pretty good ingredients. I haven't tried the chicken noodle one, but I'm excited to try it. And then this one is the green power bowl. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty green tasting. Like, I'm kind of nervous about this one. This one's got water, chickpea, onion, green bell pepper, creamed coconut, carrots, spinach, broccoli. Oh, if you hear that, Indy just opened the side door here. It's a barn door and she just pushed it open. Tapioca starch, cauliflower, corn flour, kale, sea salt, lemon juice, hemp protein, spices, turmeric, sugar, cane sugar, ginger, lemongrass, cayenne pepper. So the ingredients are like unbelievably clean. I just don't like it that at work I do have to microwave them, and I don't like to do that if I don't have to. So at home I will put them in a pot and put them in the oven. And then I don't drink a lot of alcohol, but this Darling Castle, it's a mulled wine. It was on for $14.99 at the liquor store. And when I was doing a job in Germany years ago, oh my gosh, there was nothing better. It was during the Christmas season. I'd go to the Christmas market and they'd have mulled wine, and you got your mulled wine in a glass, in a mug, and then you drink it, and then you go to the next booth and you could get your money back at the end if you hand in that mug, or they just refill it. And it was so toasty warm. It was just amazing. Someday I'll tell you about my Germany experience working there. It was really, really fun. It was really interesting. I shouldn't say fun. It was stressful. My job at the time was very stressful. But yeah, and then what else was I going to mention? Oh, another thing that I was going to mention is, because I had it laying here on the counter, is this chocolate chip. Oops, I almost dropped my phone. Chocolate chip sourdough gluten-free bread. There's a young lady, her name is Kate, and her husband, they call it Cabins. It's a bakery, gluten-free, and the ingredients are so clean. It's amazing. Like gluten-free sourdough starter, psyllium husk, salt, baking powder, water, olive oil, agave, potato starch, brown rice flour, tapioca starch, almond flour, Epsom gum, and vegan chocolate chips. It's expensive, but it's worth every penny. And this bread is just amazing. It's the best gluten-free bread I've ever had in my life. So, and then one more gluten-free snack I'll mention. If you've ever had these little oat bars at Starbucks, this oats and honey with toasted coconut is pretty much almost 100% dupe. It is amazing. It is definitely worth checking out. It's actually really, really good. So yeah, I'm just going to make Indy happy here. I think I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, and then I'll do, like I said 10 minutes ago, I'm going to go grab that fabric and show it to you. This is so strange. You know, I didn't realize until I was trying to do a video down here, I've got two lights on either side of me, and they give off this weird ray. So I'm hoping that this video is going to work. Yeah, I'm learning. Please be patient with me. So I had to lock the girls upstairs because, like I said before, Indy always wants me to play with her toy. I'm playing with my hair. I'm really bad for that because the other day I went and I cut like this much of my bang off. I was trying to grow it that I could put it behind my ear because I really don't want to use a lot of sprays because, like I said, I've got a lot of issues with my scalp. So I just went and cut like over an inch off of my bangs. And it's very strange when I see myself in the reflection here. So I was going to show you the fabric that I bought. I might have showed this in a previous video, but if I did, I apologize. but I kind of feel like I'm starting fresh. My other videos are more or less who I am, etc. So this is the fabric that I got. I think I bought it last year. Actually, at the fabric land I work at, I'm pretty sure. But I got it as a customer at that time. And it's 95% cotton, 5% spandex. And I think I bought like 5 meters. I bought everything. And I think it was on for $5 a meter, which is bizarre. I'm seeing that my phone is jiggling up and down. It's probably not great. I'm gonna learn how to use my GoPro though and do videos with that. So I do have the ribbing. I landed up, oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I do have the ribbing. It's a navy. And I was thinking I could use that or go with white. I wouldn't put it at the bottom. I want to do pajamas. Like I would like to do a pant and a top. I'm just trying to decide on the top because obviously I don't want it too warm for night. I want to be able to wear it for night. So I was kind of thinking, I saw this pattern, but I'm thinking that's probably a little bit too fitted for night. That's a V-neck. I haven't used that pattern yet. And then I have this one. Again, it's quite fitted, but I wouldn't have to take it. I wouldn't have to take it in at the sides like that. I kind of think this one would be actually perfect. And you know, these pants would even be good. You know what? Outfit B would be fabulous. Maybe I'll cut that out and take a look at the measurements because it does say finished length. Maybe it'll say on the pants what the finished hips would be and what the finished bust would be. I know I have made these. It says cut pants at waistline, top 2 inches off the bottom. Cut pants at waistline at top. Oh, because it probably comes higher than the waist, but these fit really well. So that's good to know. I'm gonna have to go through my patterns. It looks like I have a lot that are very similar. Yeah, this is kind of the same again. I'm thinking I probably will land up doing this quick, so it is men's, but if I make a small, another option would be this outfit, but then I'm looking at more of a fitted top again. If you hear scratching, I made Indy go upstairs because she wanted me to play with her ball. This one's cute. Probably not for pajamas. This, as you can see, is probably over 30 years old. I think I cut it into this, it's an extra small. I think I also had maybe another size in that somewhere. But this was my go-to pants pattern. I honestly wonder if it would still fit me. I put on a little bit of weight. I really noticed that in this video. With menopause, I've definitely put on some weight, but I'm back on my rebounder every day. One of the best things I ever did was get a rebounder. Do your research. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. 10 minutes a day. And I follow Earth and Owl. She's got a membership or you can watch her for free. I'm doing one right now. It's called lymphatic drainage because I had a pretty bad allergy reaction yesterday again when I went outside because I have a cold-induced urticaria, so the cold gets me pretty bad. Yeah, so I was gonna show you that. So I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll take a look at the measurements. I'll cut this out. I'm wondering if I should trace it because we can't buy patterns anymore, especially right now until we find out what's going on with the future of patterns. And because it might be nice to have it in more than one size. I don't know. Peter, I would never make, yeah, I guess I could make that for Peter too. So yeah, maybe I will. So yeah, that was all that I think I wanted to talk about in this video. So I'm gonna go learn how to edit this video. Peter said he would help me tonight if he needed to, because now I know I mentioned the video before I was supposed to work today, but I landed up turning back home and now the snow is snowing. He was saying that I guess some of the roads have already been closed. So I don't feel bad at all because I was supposed to work till 6:30 p.m. And like I said, it's a 20-minute drive and we have a little stretch from us till the main highway that's about 10-minute drive and it's absolutely brutal. So I'm not upset that I did that. Okay, so I've got a few things put away for my next video, so I'm not going to say anything else. And I'll bring you some more things that I'm working on, and I don't know what else I was gonna do this week. I'm totally caught up with my bags, totally caught up. I finished the last 2 today. I already brought them upstairs. So I do have a whole bunch of bags that I've got. Where did I put them? They're cut out, they're pieced. I found a whole tote full. I'll maybe show you guys that next time. So, but anyway, I hope you're all doing great, and yeah, I will talk with you next time. Please forgive me if there's some imperfections in this video. I'm going to try to delete the music in the background, like I said, because it was really loud. I didn't realize that. And yeah, I'm learning. Okay, you guys, take care. Bye for now.